Would you guys believe me if I said that what you're about to see was shot only on the GoPro? What's up guys, Nick Hilton here, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're talking about how to film an awesome video using only a GoPro. What you saw right there was filmed entirely on the GoPro 8. I did not use a tripod, I did not use any kind of gimbal or Steadicam. It was all handheld the entire time, only this, no warp stabilizer. There was a little bit of color grading, but that was it. Okay, I know you want to know how the flip shot worked. I show you. Focus on the camera. See that? See that? Oh, watch. Hold the camera. Flip it over. I know some of you are here just to hear the settings, so we'll go through those real quick, and if you want to dip out after that, bye. So first things first, guys. Hyper smooth on for all the shots. Now, most of the shots in this video were shot at 2.7K at 60 frames per second. The only ones that are different are the slow-mo tabletop and the slow-mo foot jam tail whip. Those were both shot at 1080p at 240 frames per second. I would have liked to have done, you know, the flip with the camera flipping. I would have liked to have done that at 240, but it was already so dark that it was going to look like absolute crap. So that's something to note when you're using 240 frames per second. Make sure there's enough light. You know, I would say use it during the middle of the day would be the best, but definitely after the sun goes down, it's a no-go. All right, so let's go through all of the settings that stayed consistent for the entire video. I had the bit rate set to high, shutter auto, EV comp -0.5. White balance auto. The GoPro white balance is really good. Sometimes mid-shot it'll change though, so watch out for that. ISO min 100, ISO max 200. Sharpness low. This one's important, guys. GoPro sharpness is way over the top. Turn it all the way down. If you need to, you can add some sharpness later. Color, GoPro. I really like the GoPro color. My video is color graded with the GoPro color. You don't need to do it in flat. Raw audio off, mics auto, and then I didn't worry about anything else. And then while filming this video, I went back and forth between like narrow, linear, wide, super view, depending on what I wanted. Now I filmed some behind the scenes, so let's go ahead and let's go back a few days and jump into that real quick. The first clip that we're gonna film today, we're gonna film Sean doing a table on this hip. I'm gonna try to get real up under him with super view and wide modes. That way, you know, we can really see the flex on the table. And then I'm also gonna shoot it from behind this fence over here, so that way we can get some depth and get something to cut between the shots. Every time that I film, I'm always looking for multiple angles to best show what's going on the screen. We filmed a slow-mo table. That was the very first thing we filmed. We filmed doing a slow motion table, and I loved the shot, but I was like, oh, like, wouldn't it be cool, you know, if we had a longer shot. That way it could, you know, be like this long fast shot cut to a really slow one, really impact the table. All right guys, for this next shot we're going 2.7K at 60. super view. We're gonna get him doing a trick one way right here, and then the other way, and I'm gonna keep it recording. And again, because we're so wide, I'm gonna be trying to get real up close, keep it kind of low. Gotta make sure my feet are out of the shot. After filming the truck to switch down whip attempt a couple times from the same angle, I was like, okay, well, we have a truck shot, so we may as well move for another one, and that's what we did. Since I switched angles, I'm gonna go from super view back down to the linear mode, get a little more different. I swear, it's always the filmer's fault when someone gets hurt. He landed the trick. I didn't like the clip because Ashton was in the background. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to make him do it again. And this is what happened. I'm going to make him do another one. Just because. What? No, I want it. My finger. Dude. Fuck that. Okay, dude. Probably gonna move on from that. I swear it always ends up like that. A video came across my Facebook memories from like 10 years ago or 9 years ago, and my friend Josh, he's literally recording me about to do a 360 on a jump, and he's like, Nick, you're gonna bite it right now because I jinxed you. I'm sorry, okay, man? I'm really sorry. And then boom, I crash because I landed it and he didn't film it, so he made me do it again.
Oh, Nick, you're a retard. You're gonna bite it right now because I jinxed you, and I'm sorry, okay, man? I'm really sorry. I'm sorry.
Alright, so Sean hurt his finger, so our filming is delayed for the time being. So we're gonna take this time to do some opener shots. I would have liked to have the sun go down a little bit more, but I don't want to waste time. So we're gonna shoot some shots of him pulling on his pads, tying his shoes. Still doing some opener stuff, so I'm gonna have him sit here like he's ready to go. So just sit on your bike, chill. So before Sean left, I wanted to get at least a good opener shot. So I had him walk with his bike with the sun behind him, and I just walked with the GoPro like this. I started low and I just walked, and I followed him. We did it a couple times, and then I just picked the best little section for the video and slowed it down to 40%, and that was it. Now we got really lucky because right as Sean was leaving, I was about to leave too because we had nothing else to film. And then Wesley showed up, saved the day, and we got to continue filming. Now, unfortunately, from this point on, I had no more behind the scenes. I didn't have anyone to film the behind the scenes. It was getting progressively more dark and cold, and I just wanted to hammer out all the shots so I could have this video done for you guys. My favorite clip of this video is got to be the slow motion foot jam tail whip. It was so funny because I had filmed him doing a foot jam, and then he's like, oh, you want a foot jam whip? And I was like, yeah, that'd be sweet. And as he was coming up, I like brain farted and forgot he was doing a foot jam whip. And I was so close to the front wheel. When I went in, all of a sudden I could see out of the peripherals the back wheel coming like this. And I was like, oh my God. And I like jumped out of the way. And I didn't even focus on filming. I was just jumping out of the way. And I was like, oh my God, you gotta do it again. There's no way I got that shot. And we watched it on the screen, and it just perfectly, the wheel must have been less than an inch from the camera, and it just worked perfect, and somehow I kept it pointed at the bike. So always watch your footage back. You might not have known that you actually got something pretty good. or vice versa, you didn't get it and you thought you did, and that sucks, because then you know what happens when that happens. For all the moving shots, I just pretended like I was using a real camera with a tripod or a glide cam. Some shots I would just pan the GoPro like this. And for the moving shots, I was literally just holding like this and running. Just trying to keep him in the frame, and I was just running. I was trying to run like I would if I had a glide cam. I was trying to keep my upper body very still and just run with just my legs. Looks kind of funny, but it worked. And there was no warp stabilizer on any of those clips. That's just how good the Hypersmooth is if you are running in a way that keeps the camera as still as possible in your hand. After filming all that video, I put it in the computer, edited it just as if I was editing a normal video, added a little sharpness to some shots, threw on a light color grade, put on the black bars, boom, Cinematic Bmx GoPro magic, man. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you are inspired to go create with your GoPro. It's more than just a helmet cam. You can do a lot with this thing. So take those settings I taught you, take some of my small tips, and go make something. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. We will see you in the next video. Bye.